We're going to start with massaging your shoulders, release some tension through your neck, and then we're going to explore how to get clear on the plan. And that we should get clear on the plan in order to go fast when the timing's right. If tonight you were going to make some dinner and you knew exactly what that was, and you knew what you wanted it to be like, and you knew who was going to be there, and it was the morning, there'd be certain things you would be doing in the morning for the evening. You might need to get ingredients. You might need to figure out how to make the thing. There's a lot of things you could be doing, and there's also a lot of free space where you wouldn't be working on that thing. You wouldn't be rushing for the dinner in the morning necessarily, but you might. So we want to look at the whole plan. And to do that, I want to take your legs wide and make some space. Think about like you have the table out in front of you, and you get to look at the whole thing. And then take a breath in and land. Now, if there is a tendency to rush inside you when there's nothing to do outside of you, that's a big sign that's your nervous system, it's your mind, and it's not perhaps the best plan. So take a few breaths here and focus on yourself. Focus on your body and your nervous system and settle. And what's happening in your mind, your thoughts, and what could you say to yourself to calm and soothe? Now, ultimately, we want to be doing something productive. We want to be taking some action. We want to be going from the plan to the action, to the doing. So try that without really anything. Just step forward, bring your hands forward. There you go. So here we are taking the whole picture in, calm, regulated, ultimately clear. Here's what we know. Here's what we can do. Take a few steps forward, and the whole path to completion. Here we go. The plan, as much as you know about it, and then the whole path to completion. Now, let this be a model for everything that's going to happen between now, awareness, presence, and the now that you just moved through time with. Here's the end result. Here's the expectation. Now, hang out here for a moment. What's it like? What's your experience of thinking about the result, the expectation? Are you someone who tends to be happy when you get something done? Are you disappointed? Do you not think about it? You just keep going? Do you stop to celebrate? Do you appreciate what you did in the journey? Those are just some of the experiences that you might have. So take a few moments to breathe and be with how am I when I get something complete and done? Let's tune it up a little bit from the body. This move, we've got everything coming forward, up, and narrow. Ultimately, perhaps to a point, or you could imagine two parallel lines where they look like they're going to a point, but they never really touch, one way or the other. But everything is coming up, forward, and narrow. So consider leaning forward. Consider that even if you were pausing, the intention, the focus, the quality, as if you were a conduit for something moving through you up, with your eyes too up. And at some point, it's going to get uncomfortable and you'll be looking straight up. So don't do that. But where's the sweet spot for you? Where's the spot that you can actually settle into? Now let's put these two together. We're looking to make both of these endpoints more and more available to you. So there's less and less resistance, less and less mind, less and less chatter and thinking, and more accomplishing with your whole body. And then step forward. Now think about something that you actually want to achieve. Something a month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. Preferably not too far off. Um, Pick 2 to 6 months. What would you like to have different or changed about you or your environment 2 to 6 months from now? Now, it gets a little bit real. What's this like now? Is this calm? Is this settled? Now, everything that's involved in the plan, everything that you've got, all your resources as of right now, are what your mind can be aware of. So if you got some tension, if you got some frustration, that's okay. And if you've got some joy and some ease and some excitement, that's okay. But contain it either way, not in a suppressing kind of a way. Try that. Suppress the containment or be with it as it is. Make some space for it. And can you make more space for it? How much space is needed? Once you settle in, check. Is this your sweet spot? Do you feel like you're leaning back and you're supported and the ground's got you? Are you in a place, in a position that you could hang out for a little while and breathe? Now, ultimately, you might check, okay, do I have everything I need? Do I have everything I need to go on this journey, to go for it? If you're going to go for it, where's the it? What's the it? Where is it? What's the direction? So a lot of that we may know, and some of it we might not know, and some of it we're going to think we know, but we're going to course correct as we go. And still, we can feel the sense of, I'm ready. I've got what I need right now. Got the keys, got the car, you go into the grocery store. You think you know the directions. You might need to take a detour. That's okay. Figure it out. So then let's go for it. We start to mobilize. Now, if the position represents your experience of completion, what if you did need to take a detour? What if you did need to take a detour? So we start off. How does having to take a detour or learning something along the way or realizing we made a mistake or getting some feedback or collaborating, all the different things that could happen along the way. If you start to take those into account and you let yourself get quote unquote off track, you might not end up where you thought you were going to be, but you still get to craft your experience to a large degree. So come into this new space. We're going to come into a new space. We're on the journey. It's not exactly the journey we thought it would be. And ultimately we get to this place, but we're still putting everything together the way we need. We still get the recipe and the ingredients together. It might happen a little bit different time, maybe a different day. Maybe it costs more or less than you expected. Maybe you had to spend more time watching YouTube to learn the video of how to make the thing. But ultimately, here's the feeling, the experience. And what we're looking for ultimately is a sense of ease, appreciation, gratitude, completion, rest. That arc is over. That piece of the journey is done. You did it. So now, settle and land. Come back to the shoulders. Give yourself a squeeze. Now, if you do this video a second time, Now that you know how this works, put more and more of your real life information into these two poles. Move yourself through the path multiple times and keep getting in your sense that whatever comes up, you can navigate it. Whatever happens, you can deal with it. You can always come back, create some more space, explore what else is needed, what else you need to know, what else you don't know, what is unknown, all of it, and still feel some amount of okay, it's go time. And that balance between it's go time and it's not go time. Now is not the time to stress and rush and do. And now is absolutely the time to go for it. It can be a really great balance. And if you can get that in your nervous system, in your mind, with all the content that you're dealing with, the things you're doing, I think you'd be set up for a lot more ease